Happy Saturday. Let me fix my comments. Let me fix my comments. What I got going on? Did they change something? Okay, let me fix this up for y'all. All messages. I don't know why it does that. It does where top messages, but no, it's all messages. A whole new world, a whole new world. I'm so nosy. Da da da. I can show you the world. Take you wonder by wonder. Oh God, the crows are coming. Over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. I can show you the world. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my throat is just bothering me this week. Take you wonder by wonder. Over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world. What's the words? A whole new world. 100,000 things to see. Now that I'm way up here, it's crystal clear. That's why I'm in a whole new world with you. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling. So many popos here today. What's going on? Mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. A lot of crows are here today. All right, it's 8:02. Where y'all at? Hold on, let me open my water. Hey, Bill, how are you? Ooh, ooh. That was not very smart of me. I try to open my bottle of water. I try to open the bottle of water, but because my hands are busy, so I kind of put it between my thigh, and I kind of accidentally pressed it. So when I opened the water, it just came tumbling down on me. It's okay. It's just water, and I'm wearing shorts. First of all, and the people are like, "Oh my God, is it cold?" I mean, it was supposed to be cold when I looked at the weather this morning. It said it was going to be 69 degrees. So I was like, ooh, what a great day for me to wear my Scully and to wear this nice top. And when I got outside, I checked the weather again. It says 72 degrees. And it says that it feels like 76. So I'm like, you know what, Florida? Like, I'm not asking for much right now. Can I just have some cold weather? And I'm not talking about extremely cold weather. I'm just talking about like 62, 61, 59 degrees, you know? How am I supposed to be getting the holiday season when it's so hot? Anyways, the topic for today, do you guys have a good week? Welcome in whoever you are. Like the life, please. I'm pretty friendly, so, you can talk if you want to. She said, hush, 75 to 80. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Water bottles explode when you try to open them these days. Now they make them so thin. Yeah, I think it's the reason I try to explode is because I had it between my thigh because I don't have both of my hands are occupied. So I try to squeeze it. I wasn't thinking, it's one of those things you do. It's one of those things that you do and you don't pay attention. Okay, the topic for today is we're going to be talking about, I don't know, there's like two police here. There's one over there, there's one over there, and they're just sitting there. What are you guys doing? Good. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about like normalizing cutting family members off. Sorry, y'all, I have water on my lips. We're going to be talking about normalize that. But before I start, did everybody have a good week? Let me see. Okay, good morning to Bill. Okay, what's up, little mama? Just getting up. Oh, Lord, I'm finally off today. Be nice. Be nice. Roderick. Yeah, I went live on Thursday. When I tell you, boy, it was... Do you mind? I'm on live. Hey, cut it out. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm always trying to police nature. But yeah, so my live on Thursday was fun stuff. It was a lot of crazy stuff. If you didn't watch that live, you can check it out. So the title for today is we're normalizing, at least I am, cutting toxic family members off in 2026. Oh, they're crows. Okay, I'm gonna mind my business, okay? What kind of bird? A crow. A crow. A crow. Like, girl, do you not know better? I think it's a crow. It's okay, make noise. It's fine. We're all free. I'm not gonna say not to. I think that's a crow. I think it's a small little bird. I don't think, is that a crow sound, guys? Well, I was thinking that, and here you go to explain it. Explain cutting off family members. Yeah, I remember when I was in my 20s, my early 20s and my teens, the thought of cutting off family members, toxic family members, it was always strange to me because I was just like, that's your mama, that's your, that's your aunt, that's your sister. And the older that I get, I start to realize that family members are just people that you're connected to. Oh, it's a crow, Bill? Okay. What would I do without you? Thank you. I think it's a crow. I don't know. It sound different. But yeah. And the older I get, I start to realize that, in my 30s now, I'm like, you know what? Families are just people. They're humans. Human nature. Human nature that, sometimes your biggest haters, sometimes your biggest ops are your family members, sadly. And I used to kind of look down. I'm not going to lie to you. I cannot look down. I guess looking down. Let me call it what it is. I used to look down on people that don't talk to their family members. I would hear people say, you know what? I don't talk to my brother for 20 years. I'm like, that's your brother. That's your sister. That's your mother. And the older I get now, I start to understand that it's okay to cut off family members, right? And we're taught, especially being a Christian, we're taught to turn the other cheek, right? Turn the other cheek. And I think people expect Christians, and this is for anyone just in general, people expect Christians not to have boundaries, right? You're a Christian, you're supposed to tolerate abuse. You're supposed to tolerate disrespect. Because let me give you an example. I remember one time, right? I was on live. I was exercising. I was actually exercising. I think the live is called Come Work Out With Me, Heavy Breathing or something like that. I was on live one time, and this was around the time when they were talking about the Pope, who's going to be the next Pope, blah, 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 right? So someone came in my comment, they were like, oh, let's talk about the Pope. I said, you know what? I don't really want to talk about that because I don't have much to say and I don't really care about the topic. Someone else decided to come in my live, and she was like, who do you think is going to be the next Pope? This is what I said. I was working out, y'all. So I'm heavy breathing, I'm tired. So I was like, I don't know and I don't care. Thanks for the question. And the person was just like, oh, your name is Godfidence. You're supposed to be a Christian and you're so rude. And she was just going off. She was like, you're so rude. How are you a Christian and your name is Godfidence and you're so rude and disrespectful? I hope you go to hell. And I was like, just because I'm a Christian means I shouldn't have boundaries? And that's what I was brought up with that thought, like, oh, you're supposed to tolerate abuse and disrespect from. My parents never said it, right? They never said it. Hi, welcome in. They never said, hey, disrespect. But, even my mom should be like, oh, whatever the case may be, that's your family member, la, da, da. And the older I get, I'm like, no, it's okay to cut off all your family. Like, why are we normalizing disrespect? And when I was taking a shower to come out here, I get the best ideas in my shower when I'm taking a shower. And I thought about it. I said, when you tolerate disrespect and abuse from family members, right? That sets you up to tolerate disrespect and abuse in your relationships. And guess what? When you tolerate, you know why you'll tolerate the disrespect in the relationships? Because the abuse is familiar. Because I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or whatever, but it makes sense in my head. You're familiar with the abuse. You're familiar with the disrespect. Therefore, you tolerate it, right? So I'm just like, no. I'm like, a lot of times, if I'm dealing with family members and they're talking on the side of their neck, like we say in Florida, meaning they're being mad disrespectful, and I'm like, I would never tolerate this from a friend. I would never tolerate this from a partner. Why am I tolerating from my sister? Why am I tolerating from my cousin? Why am I tolerating from my mom? Not my mom, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it just blew my mind. I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know if there is actually real connection because I don't have a therapy background, but I'm like, yeah, because you're being disrespected by a man. Let's just say your father is disrespecting you. You're going to tolerate that from a man because the abuse is familiar. The disrespect is familiar. And like, no. And the reason why I felt like talking about this topic today is because we are in the holidays, and I know Christmas is coming up in a week and a half or so, and a lot of people are going to be having dinner with their family members. They're going to be, and a lot of people are conflicted. They're like, should I go? Okay, let me see. A lot of people are like, oh, should I go? Should I stay? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, no. No, you don't have to tolerate that disrespect. You don't have to. Let me read some of the comments. Because I know y'all be getting a little, if I don't read the comments, people be getting offended. Okay, let's see here. The last comment I read was Bill's about the water bottle. Okay, what's up, little mama? Okay. Hello, I will. Okay. What kind of bird is that? Okay. He's like, you're in his territory. Yes. Wow, I was just thinking about that. Here you go to explain it. I read that. I never heard it. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think maybe it's not a crow because I'm not seeing it. It sounds like a small bird. The crows were there, they left. So maybe I don't know, chill. I don't know nothing about birds. I just be outside. Okay, Roderick said, it's good to step away from family a little bit, but it's getting crazy to be out here alone. I can understand what you mean by that, Roderick, but think about it. I'm gonna give you this analogy. I hope it makes sense because things make sense in my head and sometimes they don't, right? I remember going to my hairstylist, right, to get a trim and to get a cut, to wash my hair and get a trim. And my hairstylist blew out my hair. And my hair, when it's blown out, it's about shoulder length. My hair is about like right here. I have a short on my page if you guys want to see. So my hair is like about right here when it's blown out, right? So my hair is pretty long. So she was blowing out my hair. She's like, oh my God, the hair is pretty long. And she was like, but you have a lot of dead ends. How would you like me to proceed? And she said, do you want me to cut some of it now and come back later so you can retain the length or just cut it all off? And the thought in my head was like, it's dead ends, right? The hair is dead. It's dead ends. Why am I going to keep it? So I told her, go for it. She said, I might have to cut a few inches. I said, go for it. Cut it all off. I don't care. It's dead ends. Same concept, Roderick. If you have toxic family members that are constantly bringing you down, that they're disrespecting you, they're treating you horribly, what's the point of keeping them around? Because you said, it's getting crazy doing life alone. Yes, I understand that. But what's the point of keeping something toxic around if it's not good, right? So that's my attitude about it. When I told my hairstylist, I was like, go ahead, cut it off. It's dead ends. What am I going to keep it for? So I can have the illusion that I have long hair. So I can give out the illusion that my hair is long and it's not strong. It's weak. Cut it off. So same thing. If your family is toxic, what's the point of keeping them? Just so you can say you have a big family. Let them go. I hope I answered your question right. I was the same way. But there's a fine line that must be drawn when it comes to abuse. Right. Hi. Welcome in. Wow. Morning, everyone. Hi, Allison. Hi, August. Hello. OMG, no. Good morning, Allison. Yes. Morning, Bill. Wow. Love people from a distance. Yes. Common sense. Yes. No, it's not. Your family is all you have. You see, Roderick, it's crazy now to be out here alone. Your family's all you got. See, that's the thing. We normalize this abuse. The family you're out. Okay, do my family know I like, why is it okay, though, Roderick? Why is it okay that you're afraid to be alone, so you rather put up with abuse? Roderick, I already know you and I are not going to agree on this topic. Right, so, hi, Mighty So. I'm not going to be in the presence of people. Mighty's motivated sort, Dee Dee says, I'm not going to be in the presence of people who don't like me or talk down to me just because they're my family. To each your own. Yeah, because that way, Christmas is only one day. I think, Roderick, I'm not quite sure what is it. I think whenever I say something, I think you and I, we tend to not, I'm not sure if there's a misconnection on my end. Because like I said, every time we talk about something, we can never agree. Like, I understand Christmas is one day, but the disrespect is not one day. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not talking about one family member saying a slick comment like, hey, Jenny, look like you put on a few pounds. I'm not saying that, like a one-time disrespect. I'm talking about a history of disrespect all the time. They're always disrespecting you. Roderick, I mean, if it's going to work for you, listen, I'd rather be alone than be disrespected. I'm sorry. Good morning, Mighty So. Mighty So. Some people aren't afraid to be alone. Right. I think with family, their history. Exactly. Words matter. Right. And I think what I'm trying to explain to Roderick is like, I'm not saying for you to do life alone, but I'm saying that it's possible that maybe you can invest that energy that you're investing in toxic relationships. You can redirect that energy. Maybe have some amazing friends. I have friends in my life right now that the things that they have done for me, they have treated me way better than some of my family members. Do you know what I mean? I have some amazing friends that are ride or dies for me. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, why not reinvest that energy somewhere else, Roderick? Why not, if you don't have a good relationship with your family, why not invest that in your community, maybe your friends? You can build strong relationships with other people outside of your family members. That's all I'm saying. And I know this topic is somewhat triggering for a lot of people because we tend to not want to. I was the same way too. I was like, oh, that's my family, whatever it is, whatever is my sister, or I'm gonna tolerate this. No, no, abuse is abuse. I'm not gonna tolerate you talking to me any kind of way just because we share the same mother and the same father. Like, be for real. That's all I'm saying, Roderick. I hope you understand what I mean. It's just like, no, let's normalize it. And people tend to look down on others that say, you know what, I cut off my mom. Listen, if you have to cut off your mama, cut your mama off. Thankfully, I don't have a toxic mom. I thank God for that. My mom, she's not perfect, but overall, she's not a hater. She's not abusive in her words. She bullies me a little bit, My mom is a little bully, so she bullies me, but it's for my good. Like, she'd be like, oh, if I'm wearing away, she's like, oh, why don't you go wash your hair? Why don't you go do this? Why don't you go do that? Make sure you look cute. You're a beautiful woman. Make sure you look cute. Make sure you do this. Make sure you look nice. So she bullied me in those kind of ways. If she see I'm looking a mess, she'll be like, why are you looking a mess? You're so pretty. Go do something with yourself. Colton. Hi, Colton. Welcome in. Like the live, please. Well, that person conducting the abuse will find she is not alone and she calls 911. Just saying. Yeah, it's just like, let's normalize it. Like 2026, let's focus on ourselves as we get older. I don't know if you guys are younger than 30. So sometimes it takes being 30 plus for something in your brain to click, for you to be like, you know what, this is not normal. This is not normal and this is not right. And I'm not going to tolerate it. All right, so that's all I had to say about the topic. Let's normalize cutting out toxic family members and friends. A lot of times we have friends that secretly don't like us. We have friends that are hating on us. We have friends that are envious of us. We have frenemies, friends that are plotting against you. Let's normalize cutting all of that off. Like, you deserve to have good family members. You deserve to have good friends. Okay, yeah. Bill says, we are never alone. Let's be honest. Yeah, right. Okay, Bill says, if money is involved, sometimes family members only care about money. Yes, a lot of times. A lot of times if money is involved, things get even dirtier because money sometimes brings out the worst. Especially if it's like someone died in the family and money is involved. Oh my God. So it's important to have a will. I think just have a will. Let everybody, like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have my own will. And I said that one time. People used to think I'm so weird. I said that I would plan my own funeral. Just, thank you, Haywood. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. That's exactly what I wanted to hear this morning. Thank you so much. I hope that made you feel better. Yeah. Roger says, look, I have my brother, a kidney, and he's going, look, I have my brother, a kidney, and he's going good with life. He don't call me or nothing, but it's on him. I can't let him take my joy. I keep pushing. Yeah, and it depends. Like, did something happen between you guys, Roderick? Did something happen? Or is it just like, I mean, you don't have to go into details. I know if it's personal, it's none of my business. But I'm saying, did something happen between you guys? You guys fell out, or it's just life? Because sometimes life happens. You don't hear from your sister. You don't hear from your brother. Not because there's an issue. It's just like, people are just doing their own thing. So it depends. Good morning, my South Florida neighbor. Hi. Good morning. I have to check you out, South Florida Digital. Let me screenshot you. I want to see what you post. Yeah, and sometimes, a lot of times, Roderick, it's one-sided. It's one-sided where you're the one that's always calling your sister. You're the one that's always calling your mom. It's like it's one-sided. The energy is never like, do you know what I mean? It's never like, oh my God, like let me care. It's always you trying to cater to the other person. Let me make sure my sister's okay. Let me make sure she's comfortable. Let me invite her out. Let me take her out. Let me treat her like a princess. Like it's like you're the one that's pursuing her all the time, and that's not fair to you. You deserve equal energy, right? Yes, I need to get one. Yeah, I need to listen. People used to call me weird because I was like, I was planning on like doing my own funeral, like planning out my own funeral, and people were like, that's when I was in my 20s. I was so, listen here. I was like, I should write down my own funeral. I should write down what kind of songs I want. And I'm like, and people are like, oh, that's weird. Why would you talk about that? That is so dark. You're so dark. I'm like, we're all gonna die. Like, why not plan out your own exit? And I saw on TikTok this lady, she has her funeral, and every few years she updates it. She has her own picture. She has the whole thing planned out, the whole thing, the whole program with her picture on the front, who's gonna sing, who's gonna do what. And people are laughing. They're like, oh, that's so weird. No, it's smart. Why not plan your own exit? You have all these haters planning your funeral. Some of them don't even like you. Let's see. Okay. You need to get one. I also need to start a living will. Yes. A will is very important. Haywood, please keep your negative comments to yourself. Yeah, people are so rude, but this is not my first rodeo. This is my first time being on live. It is what it is. I'm Caribbean, okay? I've been through worse. The stuff that people be saying to us, man, is crazy. You beautiful. Hi, Lucy. Thank you. Is it cold this morning? I mean, do you want me to tell you the truth or do you want me to lie? Okay. When I woke up this morning, I looked at the weather app. It says it's going to be 69 degrees. So I was like, okay, 69 degrees is nice. And then by the time I got ready, took a shower, I looked at the weather app. It says it's 72 degrees. So, but it says 72 degrees, but it feels like 76. So it's not hot today, but it's not cold. It's like, it's okay, It's like there's a nice little chill breeze, but it's not cold. I wish it was cold. No, I'm not. Okay, no, I am not the giver in the family. He could be a little jealous, but it's on him. I don't lose sleep on. Why do you think he's jealous on Roderick? And the thing about it is, like, a lot of times we think you have to have a lot to be, like me. I was like, oh, I don't have any haters. No one's jealous of me. I'm just chill. I just be laughing all the time out in nature. This is what I tell myself. Oh, I'm in a bad season right now. I don't have much. I don't have any of the fancy things. I'm just chill, laughing in nature, under a tree, blah, blah, blah. People can hate you for anything. People can hate the fact that you never want to give up. And I never thought about it. I'm like, wait, people could hate the fact that you have tenacity. And hello, God gives you tenacity. God gives you the strength to keep on going. People can hate you because you're always laughing. People can hate you because you know how to put a cute outfit together. People can hate you because it's just the weirdest thing. So yeah, Roger, he might be a hater. I don't know. And that's not your job to figure out why he's hating on you. So I guess it is what it is. It says, it's not weird. My mom and grandma did it and took a lot of pressure off. Yes. Hi, Junior. God bless you. Junior. That name looks familiar. Do you know me, Junior? Did we take accounting together? I took an accounting with a junior D. I don't know if that's him, but 25 degrees where I'm at. Bill, you need to just come to Florida. Just come to Florida, Bill. Because every time you on live, you always throwing these crazy numbers at me. 25 degrees, 33 degrees. Just come to Florida, Bill. You'll love it. Come to Florida. I need one. I need one for I know who gets along, who doesn't get along in my family. Yeah, not to be, may I be a moderator? I don't have moderators. I am the moderator. I handle them. Honestly, I don't have much troll. And when I do, I have my channel set up where it picks up certain words and it picks up certain messages if it looks like it's inappropriate. The YouTube holds it. But I don't really have any moderators. I did have like 2 moderators, but they're never on my live. They're busy. They have families. So I figured, I don't have any right now. She said, "Oh, I saw that hat and long sleeve, girl. It's 46 here, so it's cold to me. 46? It's not 46 here. I wish it was 46 degrees. It's 72. I'll pack my bags." Hi, Ebony. Yes, Florida. Yes. I don't know. I was telling Allison yesterday that I'm not in a good morning from California. Hey, welcome. Not that guy. I love California. I haven't been in a few years. I like Santa Monica. I went to Santa Monica. I went to Hollywood. Very ghetto. Very ghetto. Very ghetto. Hollywood was so ghetto. I was just like, oh my God, this is Hollywood. I went to. Did I go to Beverly Hills? I don't remember. California is a vibe. Okay, let's see. I'll pack my bags. Bill, stop playing. You coming to Florida? Yes. You look good, girl. Thank you, Earth Angel. You're definitely an angel. I have that set up too with words. Works pretty well. Yeah. Okay. I bought my mom a house, helped my dad from losing his house, and he sees that God gave me funds to help, and he just looking and feeling some type of way, but I can't stop. Why would you be jealous that what's going on? It's like three cops just lined up together talking. Why would you be jealous that your brother helped your mom buy a house? See, that's that what is it called? Was it crabs in a barrel mindset? If Roderick, if you were my sibling, right? And you helped our mom buy a house. You guys have the same mama, right? And you help mom buy a house. I would be so happy. I'd be like, bro, you got the house, but I'm gonna do I'll do what I can do. I'll furnish the house. Like it could be like a partnership thing. It could have been like, bro, you putting down. I'll put 5,000 down if I don't have it, or you know what I'm saying. Like, why hate on your brother because he's helping your mom? Would you rather your mom be homeless? But we struggle with that in our community. I'm not gonna lie, we do. Okay, Roderick. Yeah, God bless you with the funds to help your parents. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if I was rich, I'll pay off my parents' house. And then I'll probably help my siblings too and help friends, help family. Like, what's the point of having money if you're just sitting on it and doing nothing with it? Money is currency. It's called currency for a reason. You gotta let it flow. And it's your parents that you're helping. What's the problem? What's the issue? Man, people be tripping. She said, y'all must be on the opposite sides of Florida. No, for real. It's 66 degrees here in Palm Beach Garden. Palm Beach. I love Palm Beach. Palm Beach is so nice. If you ever come to Florida, guys, go to Palm Beach. Palm Beach is so nice. Especially, there's this place in Florida called, what is it called? Worth Ave. If you got some money, you want to shop, you come down here with your husband, and your wife, or whatever the case may be, you guys want to spoil each other. Worth Ave. It's very nice restaurants. There's a nice beach there. There's like a lot of shops if you want to go shopping and stuff. Worth Ave is very nice. And then Palm Beach Garden is very nice too. I like Palm Beach Gardens. But Palm Beach Garden is very quiet, very old money quiet. If you're looking, by the way, if you guys are looking to buy a house in Florida, I can help you. So yeah, Palm Beach is very old money, very old money, quiet. I like it over there. It's very nice. And what are other nice parts? Naples is nice. Boca Raton, Florida is very nice, but it's very like, whew, it's hot over there, child. It's I don't know. Boca has a lot of money. There's a lot of money in Boca Raton, Florida, but it's very, very uppity if you're into that stuff. Yes, Allison, because it's cold. It's hot here. Good morning, beautiful people. Hello, Raul. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Palm Beach, baby. Yeah, Palm Beach is nice. Okay. I like Palm Beach Gardens. I'm kind of like a grandma. I don't really like exciting places. I like it to be nice, safe, and quiet. Yes, for Atlanta, it's always colder compared to where I live. Yeah, it's really hot here. Good morning. Diddy would have beat you up. Okay. I don't know what's up with men. It's like y'all hate women. Y'all literally hate women. Like the first thing you come in my live and say, Diddy would have beat me up. Why would you want to beat me up? Look at me. Don't I look nice and adorable? Why would you want to beat me up? Like, what is wrong with you? You got to have money. I used to work in Palm Beach Garden Mall. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot, Allison. You used to be in Florida. Yeah. You know, honestly, living in Florida, everywhere in Florida, you have to have money. Florida is so expensive. Like, even like the hood, where they would say the hood, like, I don't even think there's like, a lot of these areas are not even, they're building new builds. They're breaking down those areas and you just have to have money to live in Florida. If you're going to live in Florida, you got money or you got to have some kind of money. Or if you bought a house a long time ago, you're in good shape. But trying to buy a house now in these times, trust me. Okay. South Florida Digital said, I love Palm Beach Gardens. I live there. I live here in Palm Beach Gardens for 30 years. Wow. You're a real resident. Okay, let's see what Roderick says. Roderick said, yes, but the family tell about it and he gets in his feelings on him. He really hated when he had to come to me for the kidney. You know his pride was broken. But then my brother, no matter what, child, kept my kidney. I would have kept my kidney. Bro, you need my kidney and you're being prideful? Child. Hello, goodbye to him. How are you prideful? You need a kidney from your brother and you're being prideful. Listen here, that kidney, I'm sorry. Adios. Buenas noches. Goodbye. Good morning, Allison. Nisi, I'm good. He needs some Diddy treatment. Yes, like, why do you think that's okay to say to somebody? Oh, Diddy would have beat me up. And mind you, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about Palm Beach Gardens. I'm convinced that a lot of men hate women. Because it's like, it's always the craziest stuff they say to women. It's like, oh, somebody should beat you up. Or you should shut up. Or you should be seen, not heard. Like, if you hate women, just say that and stay away from us. It's that simple. Okay, Bill says, hell, Rel, how's the moving going? You see, how can a man not love women? Even though you are hard-headed, we still love you. Roderick, please help me understand. I don't want to assume. You said, even though are you referring in general, like women are hard-headed, or are you referring to me personally that I'm hard-headed? Moving assistance. Hi, Bruce. Who is this beautiful queen? I'm Nisi. Welcome. Please like the live. I'm based in Florida. Keith Army vet. All right. Thank you for your service, sir. Hey, I'm ready to break up. I'm ready to break up. Do I even know you, sir? Talking about he ready to break up. Good for you. You're ready to break up? What time? How about we do it 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. today. What do you think? Let me know. Thank you for your service, Keith. If you are an Army vet, we appreciate you. Allison Miller. Hi, Allison Miller. You've been on my live before. I remember you. Allison Mapp. Yep, I met my hubby there when me and my family was in West Palm. Oh, I didn't know you met your husband in Florida. We were one of the few black families in Palm Beach Garden. Nice. Okay. I love beautiful women. That's good. I mean, I'm happy you do. We went back this week to help him unpack. I can only do 45-minute sessions. Raw, you know you can hire someone. I mean, not you, but your dad can hire someone to do the unpacking for him. There's services for that where he can pay someone to come in and unpack. Girl, next week he's gonna tell you he was speaking in faith about unpacking those things. I hear North Florida, Cocoa Beach is a nice place to live. I think I passed by Cocoa Beach, but I've never actually been for real to Cocoa Beach. But yeah, a lot of people talk about Cocoa Beach. They say it's nice. I've been to Orlando several times. I personally didn't like Orlando. I've been to Orlando several times, and it's just like I feel like people over there are so rude. I don't know if it's just me. Well, these birdies are flying. I don't know. I didn't like Orlando vibe. Unpacking is a pain. Yeah, unpacking is a pain, but the good thing about it is like moving, packing. I feel like unpacking, I would rather unpack than pack because I feel like unpacking, everything is organized. If you did it the right way, you already have the box, everything, you have everything that says bedroom on there. So this box is going in the bathroom. I think packing, when you're helping someone move, it's more complicated because most likely they have a lot of junk. And you got to sort through that junk. And then you got to convince them, like, hey, this is junk. You should toss it out. So I think I would rather help someone unpack than pack to move. Because moving is a lot of work. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I think unpacking, packing, all of it is a pain. I hate moving. Okay. God has blessed me with more. 8 acres of land. I was left 2 houses. 4 cars are paid off. And I still help people. That's how I get my blessings. So don't let people turn you black, sis. No one's turning me black. I'm already black. I'm sorry, Roger. I had to do that. I'm so lame. Yeah. Yeah, Roderick, I don't really hold on to grudges. I'm just the type of person, you do something to me, I'm like, I remember what you did to me, but I forgive you. I said, oh, okay, bet. That's what we doing? That's what we playing? Okay, bet. And then I just move on. It takes me a long time to process it because you got to process your feelings. But I'm like, okay, bet. I see you. That's it. All right, Roderick, you're blessed with 8 acres of land. What you need 4 cars for? Roderick, you want to give me a car? Since you got 4? But the question is, are you willing to listen? If you were on my live on Thursday, you know what I mean. Are you willing to listen? Because women should be heard. Women should be seen, not heard. Child. That's what someone said to me. I don't believe in that toxic view. That's what someone said to me on Thursday in my live. This guy told me that I'm a woman. I should be quiet. I should be seen, not heard. I've been to Orlando, just stayed in Palm Beach. Okay, yeah. I didn't really care for Orlando. Yeah. Allison, especially unpacking for a hoarder. Yeah, who's in denial. Yeah, hoarder. Yeah. I hate dealing with hoarders. That's why I'm the opposite. I hate stuff. I hate a lot of stuff. Like, I hate stuff. Like, why do you have all this stuff? And I was talking to my sister about this one time. I said, I think when you hoard things, that means you have a scarcity mindset in a sense. Because why are you holding on to something that you're not using? Like, don't you believe that God will provide for you when it's time for you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, my mind frame is like, why hold on to all this stuff? You don't need it. Whenever you need it, God will provide for that season. Like, why do you, like, I just hate stuff. I hate stuff. Like, just stuff everywhere. I'm sorry, guys. I hate it. What do you got up for the day? I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to call my friend and see if she's off and see if we can hang out. Oh, yeah, last week, guys, I went out with my other friend. I told you guys I was going out with my other friend. I had such a lovely time with my friend. It was so nice to see her because I think it's been years. I got to meet her new baby. If you guys saw my vlog, I got to meet her new baby. He's 1. He is so adorable. He's like, I know on the vlog, he looks really mean, but he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Like, when I first met him, it was so weird how I met him. He was sleeping, and then he opened his eyes, and I was just like, hi! He was just like, I was like, hi, baby! Hi, baby! He was just like, who are you? My friend was like, he must like you, because he didn't cry at all. He let me hold him. We went out to eat. He was so well behaved. He was such a delight. Her kids are so nice. Shout out to you, girl, if you watching, because I know she follows me. Her kids were so. We had such an amazing time. That's what I tell you. I don't need kids. All my friends have kids. I get to be an auntie. Yeah, Nisi. We threw things out when he was not looking and took the trash. And you know the crazy thing about hoarders? When you do toss out their things, sometimes they don't even notice because they got so much stuff. Good job. No, you heart. Allison, where in Palm Beach County did you live? Okay. Yes, that's my son. I had to convince him to throw away toys so that he don't play with schoolwork that's just on the floor. The thing about the best way to deal with kids, you just gotta toss their things out when they're not looking. I'm sorry. I know it's mean. Just if it's good enough, keep it. If it's not, toss it out. Right, Rel. Right. West Palm Beach. Okay, you were in West Palm Beach. They were gifts, sis. Well, with the kids, of course they were gifts. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, her kids were so sweet. So I had such a lovely time with them. I was like, girl, we need to do something else. We need to hang out with the kids and go out. We're gonna do like the botanical garden one day. Maybe sometime next year, God willing. She said, Orlando is stupid. Whoa. Guys, be nice to Orlando. But Orlando is a little mean. Someone that she invited to this live, y'all. I didn't purposely do it. I was just like, I'll be on live Saturday. And then Rev was like, how dare you invite this person to our safe space? Like we worked so hard to have Saturday as our safe space. Like, why would you invite him? And then I realized that I invited him. Good thing he didn't show up. What do you got going on today? Roger, how many times I gotta answer your question? I already told you I don't know. But you wanna fight me? Bro. This person say, come over, we can bong and chill. I don't smoke. And I don't just like why would you think I'm gonna come over your house? Why would you think I'm gonna come to your house and smoke and chill? Like yo, I be watching those what is it called? There's murder talk. Chill. You men scare me. Why would I want to go to a stranger's house and go smoke and chill? Then next I'm dead. I be watching too much. Like I don't like watching. Like I know they say women like watching this stuff. I know it's a generalization. I personally don't. But lately I've been watching a lot of murder talk. It's like sometimes I don't want to watch it. But it was a cold night. Nicole left that evening thinking she's going out with a new friend she met online. And I was just like, and I don't want to watch it, but I'm just like, okay, let me see what happened to Nicole. But sadly, that was Nicole last night. And I was just like, oh, Lord. And I want to skip away, but I'm like, what happened? And then next, I want to know, how did he kill her? Why did he kill her? So, yeah, I don't really watch that. But Murder Talk? What's that show called, guys? That murder show? Criminal Minds or whatever? One of my friends, she loved watching that Criminal Minds. She fall asleep. I'm like, girl, you crazy. I'm not falling asleep to no Criminal Minds. I'm finally off. I don't know what to do, but I'm getting out of this house today. Clean my truck and ride. Where are you going, Roderick? The question is, are you willing to listen? Are you willing to listen to me, Roderick? Have you watched Adventure Time? No. What is it about? Let me know. Maybe I can check it out. You need some kids. Oh, Lord, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Why would you speak that over my life? Well, you know why I rebuke you, Roderick? You know why I rebuke you? Some people are like, why would you? Hear me out. Let me tell you why I rebuke Roderick in the name of Jesus. First of all, I'm a single woman. I'm not married. Why would you tell me I need 3 kids? What am I going to do with them? I'm not married. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're like, listen here. I'm not talking about people that are married and they have kids. You're married. You're not a baby mama. You're an ex-wife with kids, okay? I'm talking about why would you speak 3 kids on me when you know I don't even have a husband? I ain't got nobody. So you want me to raise 3 kids? No, thank you. I rebuke you. Why don't you have some kids, Roderick? Why don't you have 3 kids? Over 100 pens, books, every kind. He didn't go far in school, but he values learning. So I understand that. Okay, and random subjects and 50 lighters, and the man don't smoke. Okay, I mean, real. He lives in Florida, so I can understand why he has 50 lighters. We live in Florida, hurricane season. He might need the lighters. Okay, so I can't be mad about the books because I have a lot of books. I can't be mad about the pens because I like a nice pen. He values learning. Okay, I kind of agree a little bit. I do have a lot of books. I have a lot of books, and I love notebooks. I don't know what it is with notebooks. Anybody else love notebooks? I just love notebooks. Something about writing on a nice inspirational notebook. Ugh, I love notebooks. Makes you feel like you're starting your life over. Have you watched? No, I haven't watched Adventure Time. Please tell me you didn't get rid of the epic pen collection, right? Listen, Rel, I hope you didn't. No, you'll beat me up. Do I give abusive vibes? Or is it my eyes? Because I know you told me one time my eyes. You could tell that I'm not a good person by my eyes. Mind you guys, these are my eyes. Child, he'd be noticing. He'd be like, Mom, where's my picture that I left on the couch? And I'd be like, I don't know, maybe your dad put it in the trash. Ooh, Allison, now you throwing your husband in the under the bus. Child, if I were you, I'd start looking for it. I'd be like, he'd be like, Mom, where's my picture? I'd be like, I don't know. You want to look for it? Let's look for it. Oh no, where's the picture? Girl, I spent 15 minutes looking for the picture with him. And then I'd be like, want a snack? I'd be like, we're tired from looking. Do you want a snack? Do you want mommy to make you a sandwich? That's the kind of mom I would be, child. I'll throw out your stuff and then help you look for it. Wait, what, Rel? Frank, no, I didn't. Yep, I would listen. You be confusing me, Roderick. One minute you say I'm going to beat you up. Next minute you tell me, will I listen? Because you got 8 acres of land. Roderick, what are you doing with that land? What are you doing with 8 acres of land? What's your plan with it? Not that it's any of my business, but I'm just curious. Do you plan on doing like a community? Do you plan on doing like, can I propose an idea to you? Since you got so much land, maybe you can open a small house community. Or maybe like, those small houses? The cost of living is too ghetto anyways. Allison, come see. We can use some help. That's right, Nisi. I'm looking for my lady now so I can fill her up. Fill her up with what? I'm confused. I'm looking for my lady so I can fill her up. What is she, a tank? I don't understand. Can you please elaborate? I don't know what that means. I'm looking for my lady so I can fill her up. Because the only time I use that term, I'm about to fill it up, is like, hey girl, I got to fill up my tank first. With 20 on pump 5, 20 on pump 7. I never, what do you mean by filling her up? I'm confused. Please elaborate. Notebooks and journal. Oh yes, I love notebooks and journal. I like sketch pads. Of course, Bill, because you draw. Did y'all know Bill he's an artist? Bill be out here drawing stuff, child. Bill, you sleeping on your own talent. You need to wake up. I'm gonna throw some cold water on you. Hi, Melissa. I like that name, Melissa. Y'all remember in high school, I don't know if you guys are the same age, but y'all remember back in the days, they used to have these these clear shoes called Melissas? Child, I used to love those sandals. John. This is not the John I know, is it? Good morning. Good morning, John. Girl, you and Roderick, especially the faith-based ones, I love them. Oh, yes. The ones that be like, today, start the day. Oh, yeah, I love that. Another thing I love, too, I forgot what it's called. My mom gave it to me. It's like, I think it's called the Daily Bread or something. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Daily Bread be coming through. Like, it's just perfect. It just gives you a verse. And I had another one I bought. It was a book I bought. I forgot what it's called. But it's basically a little book, right? And it has the day, every day. If you're someone that struggles with reading the Bible, if you're someone that struggles with spending time with God, it was perfect for me. It was like a little book, and it was like, let's just say today is December the 13th, and it will have a message. It will say December the 13th. It would break down a verse of the day. It would break down something you can work on. And I'm talking about, it's so perfect. It's not, I forgot the name of it, but it was so perfect. I forgot where I got it from. They'd be like, today let's focus on peace, or today let's focus on this. Today let's focus on, trusting God more. And it gives you little tips on how you can trust God. It was amazing. It was great. I need to find that book again. Girl, you and Roderick. Let me tell you the history of Roderick and I. Let me tell you about Roderick. Roderick, I know it was you. So let me tell you something. Roderick found me. Correct me if I'm wrong, Roderick. Roderick found me when I had a video where I was singing, who am I to deny what the Lord can do? Anything is possible. And then the bee tried to attack me. And I said, I was singing that song. And Roderick said something about, why don't you find a man? Why don't you find a husband instead? Or something like that. So Roderick left that comment on my page. And he's like, something about, oh, don't pick and choose how to praise God. Why don't you find a husband then? Or something like that. So, and then after that, he came to my live. He came to my live. He said a bunch of stuff to me. Roderick, I hope you're still in here so you can defend yourself. He said a bunch of stuff to me. He was like, I forgot what he said to me. He was just like, you're a pretty girl, but I don't know what man's gonna tolerate you. I don't know what man gonna put up with your mouth because you a loud mouth. He said a bunch of stuff. And then he told me that he was gonna hook me up with his homeboy. I got good memory when it comes to you trolls. He's like, I'm gonna hook you up with my homeboy because I don't know who. He said something about like, I don't know who will tolerate you because you're a loudmouth, yada yada yada. And then he said something about my eyes. He said my eyes, he could tell that I'm not a good person or something like that because of my eyes. He said my eyes are. What did you say, Roderick? I don't wanna quote you wrong. He said something about my eyes, y'all. And then weeks and weeks, he keeps on coming back. And then he would be like, hey, whatever, whatever. And all of a sudden, I guess he forgot that he hates me. And now he's back. Welcome, Roderick. Welcome. You asked me, why don't I have some kids? I want kids now. Oh, you want kids? Okay. Yeah. She said, the laugh I didn't know I needed. Oh, yeah, you should have kids. Yeah. You should definitely have kids. Find someone that you like and you trust, get married, and then have some kids. And then, yeah. Make sure you invite me to the baby shower, though. I'll bring a gift. Good question. Roderick, are you doing farming? My hubby wants land, and he wants to move to Florida. Oh, Allison, come on down. Come to Florida. You're going to love it. The heat, girl, the heat. Yes, but I didn't know the name. Yes, I would definitely love a small house. Roderick, you should do a small house community. You can make a lot of money. And then all they would have to do, Roderick, they would have to pay for the land. They would have to pay for the space every month. I think it would be like, you could pay them I think you could charge them like $500 for a lot rent. And then they can have their own small house. It's a community, right? So you would have a community, you would do a community house, you get all the license and everything, right? So they have a community, what is it called? A clubhouse, like if anyone want to do parties or whatever. So you'll have a nice clubhouse, you'll have a public pool, but everyone will come in and drive in with their small house. And then they will pay you a rent every month. So let's just say Jenny has a small house, she's paying you $500 to $600 for that lot. Allison is paying $600 for that lot. I'm paying $600. So think about it. And then you maintain the community, of course. You can have a guard. You have a gate, of course. People come in. You pay someone. Pay somebody a little bit of money, like $12 an hour, or whatever, $13 an hour, to make sure they supervise the area. And that's it. It's a great idea because you have a lot of land. And then you make it comfortable, such as free Wi-Fi or something like that. And think about it. People will do that because the cost of living is so expensive. People are moving away from being very materialistic in these times. I think it would be a great idea. Have your people reach my people. Let's talk. Let's talk, Roderick. Hi, Pauline. Good morning, Nisi, everyone in the chat. We're talking about, starting a small house community because Roderick has so much land. Good morning, Pauline. Yes, I need one of those. Daily bread. My mom used to have them in the house. Yeah, my mom gave them to me. One thing about my mom, you cannot have a conversation with her. Like everything you say, my mom gonna be like, Jesus. Like you talking to her, she'll give you like if you tell my mom, oh, I'm feeling depressed today, she's like, of course you're feeling depressed. You don't have Jesus. If you had Jesus in your life, you would. I'm like, Ma, like you could have Jesus in your life and still be depressed, bro. I love those daily breads. I receive an In Touch, devoted by living by Charleston, who is no longer here. Great legacy. Let me screenshot that. In Touch, devoted living. I'm gonna check it out. What? Roderick, don't say what like I'm lying. Do not lie. Roderick, shame the devil. Tell the truth. You did say that. Think about it, Roger. If I want to lie about you, I would wait till you're gone. And I would lie behind your back. I'm telling the truth. Shame the devil, Roderick. Yes, I learned so much. Yeah, I need to check that out. I need to get like a pretty Bible. I know people are like, oh, pretty Bible. Like, I see some of the girlies, they have like, I want a pretty, like, I need to get like not a pretty Bible. I need to get a Bible that is easy to read. I have the King James one. And chill, my eyes be hurting. It's so small. So I use the Bible on my phone. But my mom's always like, oh, you shouldn't have a Bible on the phone because that's where everything else is. God is sacred. You need to have a Bible, a physical Bible. What happened if your phone breaks? That means you're out of the Bible. My mom's very petty, but she does make sense about it. But the Bible app too, they have like really cool plans. If you type in what's wrong with you, I say what's wrong with you. If you say depressed, it will tell you like a little plan. If you say sad or lonely, you type it in, it gives you like a plan for the month, for the month, and you just read it. It's pretty cool. They make it very easy for you to come to the Lord. Very easy. If you're not coming to the Lord, you choose not to. They make it very easy. Churches, everything is so easy. When I was growing up, it wasn't that easy, you know? But now they make it so easy. They have all these groups for you to get connected. They have all these small groups. Yeah. I did not. Stop the cap. I have said you have nice eyes and you know you my girl. That's a bold statement of yours. You my girl. Roger, how you know my man not in here? I need to go back and listen to him. Yeah, Nisi, your next subject can be, do you need to be in love to marry? Chill! Let me screenshot it anyways. You trying to get me not you. Do you need to be in love to marry? That's a good one. You think, am I qualified to talk about that since I am single? Or should a married person talk about this? What do you guys think? Because I know a lot of my followers are married. Do you need to be in love to marry? Child, they would come up in here and eat me alive. They'd be like, you gold digger. You're a horrible person. Oh, that's so cool. Ay, ay, ay. Really? Why? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now my water fell. Just my day. Bill, the water fell. The water from earlier? Okay, let's see here. Motivated. I do a little drawing. I also make... Yeah, Bill, you need to make more videos. Come help me. I got land. You got the idea. Let's work. Yeah. I mean, seriously, Roger, think about it. I can't start doing the research because I'm not getting paid. And I'm not like a professional in land or whatever, but I am a mortgage loan officer. But if you're serious about it, I can talk to my brother. He's a real estate agent. We could talk about the license that you may need and different stuff like that. Roger, where are you? I think you're somewhere in, are you in Mississippi? Somewhere like that? Ooh, I ain't going over there. I think you're in Mississippi or somewhere. I don't remember, but I remember you said it before. I think that's a good idea, Roger. Think about it. And if I'm going to come help you, of course, everything we do has to be a contract. You know, I'm not just coming over there to help you. It's going to be contract. We're going to have a contract, a lawyer, and then we'll decide, am I your business partner? And all that stuff is, it's far more complicated. Okay, motivated says to Bill, a man of many talents. You better stop sitting on your gifts and get paid. Yeah, Bill, you tripping. It's tough love, tough love. I would have been on live drawing something. I'd be like, hey guys, come draw with me. I think Bill is shy. I don't know, because I don't know Bill, For real, for real, for real. But Bill, if I were you, I would just have like, I would go on live sometimes, and I wouldn't show my face, of course, if you don't want to show your face. I would just have them, I would have the camera set up to where it's my hand. I'm giving y'all free ideas. Don't be surprised if I send you an invoice. I would have the camera set up where it's just my hand, and I'd be like, hey guys, I'm Bill. This is how you talk for real. Hey guys, I'm Bill. Welcome to the channel. I'd be like, hey, I'm Bill. Just chilling here. I'm gonna draw something. I want you guys to join or whatever. Just watch me. People will watch you. People like to be entertained. And then you just draw something, you know? Or you can have a live bill where you have your subscriber choose what is the next thing you should draw. That's a great idea. Maybe once a month. You said, hey, you do a poll on your channel with three different whatever, I don't know, wherever you be drawing, I don't know what they call. And then people choose which one you should draw next. You make it fun, Bill. Or you could do it where I'll draw a subscriber. You know, like find somebody easy to draw. I think I'm very easy to draw. Just do a big, I got a big head. I'm very easy to draw. You choose one person to draw. Hello, come on, Bill. Get to work. C, in marriage. Okay, let's see. C, in marriage, you have to compromise. I don't like heat. He loves heat. So do you want heat or do you want land, is my thinking. I mean, it's not my land. I mean, if Roderick and I are going to go into business, we'll definitely be business partners. I think I would want to handle like all like the contracts and stuff. Like if I wanted to go back to school, I would go back to school for either immigration law or real estate law. So listen, if I had the money, I'll do real estate law, Roderick, if we're going to go into business. So I would handle all the contracts, handle all the paperwork and things of that nature. You have the land, and then I wouldn't live wherever you're from. I wouldn't live there. I would probably fly back and forth because I ain't trying to live over there. And then I would handle all the, the paper stuff. And then we would hire someone to manage the property because you need a property manager. So we'd hire someone to manage the small house property, such as if there's little issues, little problems, and they can resolve that. It's a great idea. Yeah, Allison, you know what you could do? Like, Florida wouldn't be the best place, honestly. I think the best way to compromise in that case with your husband is living in a state that has different seasons, such as Georgia, such as North Carolina, because Florida is always hot. It's hot, and then there's hurricanes, and then there's big snakes, and there's alligators, and there's a bunch of old people driving, and the snowbirds. Guys, did you guys hear that we're losing a lot of money when it comes to tourism? We lost like $30 billion so far, because Canadians are saying that they're not coming here. Motivated to Frank says, you're a content creator or no? If not, you should, and so you should showcase your work. Yeah, he is a content creator. Hi, welcome in. Compromise for sure, chill. I mean, Allison, I think that's a great compromise. You guys live in Georgia. Georgia gets cold. Georgia gets hot. Tell your husband to go in a sauna. Sign up for a gym. When he wants to feel hot, go sit in that sauna. Hello. Okay, Bill says, motivated. I share a little bit of my artwork, but you're right. I need to. I'm not good with technology. Bill, you 36, not 66. What you mean you're not good with technology? You don't have to do much, Bill. I'm not good with technology. Look at me. I'm on here. Stick with old school because new ones skip some words. Yes, I like the Bible app. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Because I was reading a different. When I'm reading the Bible, sometimes I like to pick between the different translations. You're right. Sometimes they change the whole word. But I like the Bible app. It's really fun. And it sends you like little notification. It sends you like little little notifications like, hey, pick up where you left off. Hey. You better tell your husband to go sit in that sauna. You know what I mean. We talk, but I will love you as mine, I guess. Okay. All right, Roderick. Thank you for the love and the support. I'm hollering, not gold digger. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good topic, but I don't know because I'm trying to figure out, am I qualified to talk about that? I mean, my personal opinion, I think when it comes to marriage and love, I know we always talk about that. We be talking about everything, but it's just like, do you need to be in love to marry? I don't know. I think it's possible. Do I believe in a slow burn love? Yes. Like, like the longer you're in it, the more you fall in love with the person. I could see that. But that's a good topic, motivated. If you don't talk about it, who else can talk about this topic? Oh, I know who could talk about this topic. Mighty So. I'll see if Mighty So want to talk about it. So I could be all up in the comments. Because I don't know. I feel like I get attacked a lot lately, especially when I talk about certain stuff. So I wonder. I'm like, do I want the heat? There's a lot of men going to come in here and tell me that Diddy should punch me in my face. Oh, that's why I'm single. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Bill, calling you Bill now. Bill, Bill, calling you Bill now. We're not making excuses. We're making money. You got this. I want to see your work. Great idea, Bill. Great idea for Bill. You hear that, Bill? I am shy. Boy, I will. Shy? You shy? Bill, Bill, I'm talking to you. Pay attention, Bill. You shy? These bills are not shy. This economy is not shy, Bill. Life is not shy. What you mean you shy? We ain't got no time for shyness. Chill. No, Bill, you're not shy. You're no longer shy. Listen, you're going to be shy some other day, but not today. You got work to do. Sorry, the masculine energy is just pumping out of me. I wish that guy was in here. No, Bill. Bill, you got work to do. That's why I said. That's why I said the ideas I gave you, they're pretty good. You don't have to put your face on camera. I know a lot of people don't like putting their face on camera. You could just, yeah. No time to be shy, Bill. No need to show your face. Yeah. Now we're trying to help you, giggles. I appreciate it. Yes. Bill, I've seen some of your work. It's great. This is Bill's worst nightmare. He's shy and we're just putting him on the spot. Florida hat, child. I'm sitting in front of a heater with a sweater on. Like Slim, he does art and he doesn't always show his face, just the work that he's doing. Yeah. I just subbed to your channel. Let me see what you're working with. You have the camera face, the area that you're working. Yeah, you don't have to show your face. Okay. A day is looking great already. Time to get up and make moves. Sis, be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, Roderick. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, Roderick. And think about what I told you, Roderick. Think about it. If you have all that land just sitting around doing nothing, do something with it, man. You could generate some money. Thank you, motivated. The pressure is on. What do you mean the pressure is on? It's been on. Hello, get to work, Bill. I'm so bossy. You're a lovely... I'm a lovely AI. It's funny because just last night we were calling him a bear because all he wanted to do is sleep in the cold. I love sleeping in the cold. It feels so good. I don't like cold weather all the time, but I do enjoy like taking a nice nap when it's cold outside. Ugh, best feeling. I am shy too. You're not shy, Roger, because if you were shy, all these things you said to me, you wouldn't have said it. I got something for you, Roderick. I'm just kidding. Good, sis. All right, the Caribbean coming out when you start sucking your teeth. Oh, Lord. She said, I know Bill is like, get off my case, but I'm just cruising your channel. and haven't came across a painting yet. What's up, Bill? He does draw, and I notice he does like it. Go to his shorts. I think he does like drawing when he's. I don't. I think his channel is more about the figure stuff. He does the little figure. I don't know what it's called, figurines. He does like little figure thingies. Oh, I love the picture of that little dog. That little dog. WSG. I don't know what WSG means. Let me come up with something good. I can't think of anything right now. WSG. What's good? I'm sorry, I didn't know what that means. What's good? What's good? Nothing. What's good with you? Me either. Oh, I thought it meant something else. I was trying to come up with something, child. Oh, y'all had me talking. No one's gonna tell me that it's 9 o'clock. So y'all just had me running my mouth. It's 9 o'clock. So no one was gonna say nothing. I'm about to leave in 10 minutes. Cause I'm talking, I'm talking, I'm talking. I'm like, when is 1 hour gonna come upon us? Okay, I'm leaving at 80, y'all. Cause I think 80 is a good number. Okay, I got a lot of action figures on my channel and pop culture stuff. Yeah. I told Bill a while ago that he should make those little thingies and sell them. So no one mentioned that Nisi. No one said, hey y'all, I'm wrapping it up, I'm about to leave or nothing. So I'm thinking it's not even y'all think y'all slick. I'm like, today's taking a long time to get to an hour. And I look at my phone, it says 71 minutes. I'm about to leave at 80. I was on Nicole's live one time. We were talking about someone had a 4 hour live. I low-key think I could do it. I I definitely could sit there and talk for 4 hours. It depends on the day. I think I could talk for 4 hours. I should try. But it wouldn't be talking. It would be like I could do a 4 hour live, but it wouldn't be like, can I talk? Yeah, I could talk for 4 hours. I could easily talk for 4 hours. Yeah. Anybody could do a 4 hour live? I'm curious. I know 2 hours. I could talk for 2 hours straight. 4 hours though. Let me stop being cute. Yes, I can. I can talk for 4 hours. I talk a lot. As long as I got something in my stomach, I got some water, the temperature's comfortable, it's quiet, and no one's bothering me, no one's calling me, I definitely could do it. I can't do it every day, but it's one of those things when I'm in a really good mood, I can do it. But it wouldn't be a sit down live, you know what I mean? It'd have to be one of those lives where I start off with maybe going for a walk. So I'm walking and talking while I'm working out, right? And then it transitioned to me making something to eat. So I'm like, hey y'all, okay y'all, I'm gonna make some eggs. Y'all like eggs and sardine? I like sardines too. Da, da, da. So I could talk about sardine for 15 minutes and I could eat the breakfast while I'm talking to y'all. I'll be like, chill, yeah girl, for real. That's another hour. That's 2 hours between working out, going back home, making something to eat, and then 1 hour of random people coming in, sprinkle a little bit of trolls in there. Man, 4 hours would be easy work. But it's one of those things you do it once and you never do it again. I used to sell sculptures to clients, but they don't buy them because they can 3D print them now. Ah, man. That sucks, Bill. I still think, you know what I'm saying? Like, no pressure, Bill. I think you could still do it for fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if your goal is not monetization right now, but still be consistent. It can be an outlet for if you're stressed. I don't know what kind of life you're living over there in New York, being cold, wearing Timberland boots. Bill and the Tims. I don't know what kind of life you're living over there. I don't know if you're stressed, but if you're stressed, it could be a good outlet. She said, nope, 2 hours, but not 4. I see folks doing 3 to 4 hours and the views aren't anything significant. Me, I think honestly, even if the views are down, sometimes the views Sometimes it's the watch hour. Like that live I had on Thursday, y'all. That live, I got 14 watch hours from that live. Because the live had a bunch of, back and forth, a lot of back and forth with that guy telling me that I should shut up because I'm a woman. So it was a lot of live. It was like a lot of back and forth. That live got me 14 watch hours. I was like, wow. So sometimes if the views are not too crazy, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a lot of engagement, I guess. I have a live that is 3 or 4 hours, literally. It was the first hour of my lunch, and I put my phone down. When I got back to work and I went to end live, it said 20 minutes and I let it roll. Yeah. I mean, I can understand. Like, I think sitting down, doing a 4 hour sitting down, that's crazy work. But I think easily you could do an active 4 hour live, such as exercising, eating your lunch, going for a walk, shopping. Maybe if you're at a park or you're at a botanical garden, I could see a 4 hour live. Is that a woman cop? Women cops are the worst. Oh, I need to go. Oh, that live was crazy, Allison. It started off as a nice live. The name of the live is called You Have Free Will. So the live started off so innocent. It started off with me saying that basically you have free will. And today I chose today. I was like, today is National Women's Appreciation Day. I said, I decided that today is a good day to appreciate women. I'll choose another day for men. I'll choose maybe February, March, or one day, a random day out of the month to celebrate men. Because men, men don't usually get much. Because, let's keep it real. Society goes out for women. Like when it comes to like Mother's Day, Father's Day is never that serious. They never really do much for men. So I said, I'll choose a random day out of the year next year to celebrate men. So I said, it's Women Appreciation Day. Choose a woman in your life and do something nice for her. Flowers, whatever. I said, I have free will, so I'm choosing to make today a holiday. Ciao. Yes, they do. I'm just trying to be nice because people think I hate men. People think I hate men. I don't know why. Like, I never gave off the energy that I hate men. I'm just saying, like, it's because I speak highly of women. So whenever I speak highly of women, men just get mad. I'm like, I'm a woman. What am I supposed to speak badly about other women? I don't know, child. But I do say, yes, men do get things in the world, but I'm saying like men are not really, appreciated that much when it comes to like, I got to play fair, okay? Because I have a lot of men followers also. So I'm going to choose a day where I'm going to choose a random day and call it Men Appreciation Day. Think about it, Allison. I know men get a lot of flack. I know they out here doing a lot of stuff, such as, all the crazy stuff, killing people and, rage and doing all the crazy stuff. I know it's like when you look at the news, it's always a man doing something crazy. But at the same time, I think it's nice that men don't usually they don't even get compliments. They don't get compliments, Allison. Like when you walk around and tell a man something nice, if you say, oh my God, I love your eyes. They're so beautiful. Their whole face light up. So, it's okay to be nice to them sometimes. So, yeah. Thank you, Queen Flipper. I'm assuming you're a man. 5-star. I see your jersey. Please like the live and subscribe so you can find out what day I'm going to choose as Men International Day. So, yeah, that's how it started off, Allison. It started off as an innocent live. And then I don't know what happened. Somebody said something about I should be their sugar mama. I should take care of men. All I said was this, Allison. I'm a woman. I don't take care of men. And somebody was like, oh, da, 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 da. You're a woman. Da, 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 da. All I said is I'm a woman. I would prefer not to take care of men. If a man want to take care of me, sure. I'll have my own money. I'll have my own stuff, but I don't want to take care of a man. And man, I tell you, boy, that live was, whoo. That live was crazy. Yeah, I try my best to compliment men, but some takes it the wrong way. Yeah, honestly, the thing with dealing with men is I notice, the thing about men is like, I don't know what it is about them, but you can't really give them friendly conversation. Yeah, I think men, their brain works differently. Like, if I tell a man right now, oh, I love that color on you. It looks really nice. He would say, your eyes are flirty. And I do have flirty eyes sometimes. I don't know. I don't think I do it on purpose. I don't know. Because the only time I really see my face for how I interact is when I'm on live, when I'm talking to you guys. But I didn't know I have flirty eyes sometimes. Maybe I do have flirty eyes sometimes. Like if I see this man right here, I said, "Oh, you looking nice today." He would be like, "What is your name?" Then he like they don't know how to take a compliment and just go with it. Y'all remember that time on live? I said good morning to that guy. All I said was good morning. He was trying to come up on me. He was trying to see what I'm doing. All I said was good morning. That's it. So I get it, motivated to soar. I get it. So yeah, don't compliment men. Just let them be. If you want a compliment, let his mama or his wife give him a compliment. Don't compliment people because that could be a very tricky situation also. Somebody says, Greg, be nice. You see what I mean? Greg, was that necessary, Greg? Somebody said, I'm not coming on to you. I'm just a compliment. It's true, right? Greg, why did you say that, Greg? What did I say that triggered you? You see, that's why we can't talk about men. Look at it. He already mad. He already cussing me out. Greg, that's my friend's husband name. Greg. Greg say STFU. Come on, Greg, be nice. I'm just speaking the truth. And it's crazy that we get called. I say STD. What is STD? Greg needs love. Greg, you need a hug? From me to you. Be nice, Greg. Be nice. That's not how you talk to a lady. I know your mama raised you better than that. And we get labeled emotional. Sending love to you, Greg. Hugs and kisses. And get to know Jesus. Standards. I say STD. Too cool. What is STD? Because the people don't use words anymore. So it could be something else. It could be surprise the dog or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what STD means. I know what STD means, but I'm saying but yeah. So we'll choose a day, guys. We'll choose a day for you guys next year to have Men Appreciation Day. All right? And Greg, since you told me to STFU, make sure you like the live and subscribe so you can hear more of my mouth. So I can share the love of Christ. Mr. Greg. That'd be so funny. That's my friend husband. That would be hilarious. I'll be like, girl, your man was online cussing me out. It's not my friend husband because none of my friend husband. Greg needs love. That would be hilarious if Greg was my friend's husband. My friend husband, he's actually nice. He would never tell me to shut the up. Okay, we were waiting for Greg, but not. Okay, so I'm going to start wrapping things up. All right, guys, it was fun. I don't know what I'm going to do. What should I do today, guys? Anybody have any ideas what I should do today before I go? Enjoy the rest of your day and weekend. Happy holidays to you. Oh, hi, Pauline. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you. You as well. Last night was out on the street and literally I saw this man give this lady the middle finger. What happened, Allison? I don't know. People are very angry. Lately, I'm not going to lie to you. Lately, I've been a homebody. I be home. I just want to stay home every day and I just want to lay down and stay home and do nothing lately. So, yeah, people are very, very angry. So it's important I'm not saying tolerate abuse, but it's important to react in love, especially in this season right now. When somebody says something to you, don't try to go toe to toe because people are so angry. I saw a road rage. I think it happened in Texas. I saw it. It was like a road rage, and the guy pulled out a gun. He shot the guy, and then when he shot at the car, and the guy had his kid in the car, and then the angry guy shot at the other guy, and the guy had his son in the back seat, and the bullet went through the back and killed his son. I think it happened in Texas. And the father came out of the car. He was crying. He was like, "My son was in the back, man. My son was in the back. My son was in the back." And it's funny and the cops telling him to chill out. It was a white guy and a Hispanic guy. And the cops came, and the cops was telling the Hispanic guy, his son was shot. The cop was like, "Calm down, man. Calm down, man. Calm down, man." Like being aggressive towards the Hispanic guy. And I'm like, bro, the white guy shot the Hispanic guy's kid. The other guy should be like, that aggression should go towards the white guy. And the guy was like, the cop was like, chill out to the Hispanic guy, chill out, chill out, chill out, calm down, chill out, chill out. Bro, he just lost his son. You tell him to chill out? Man, have a good day. Paint today at home. Oh, that's a good idea, Greg, but I don't have any painting stuff. That's a good idea. I have some painting boards, but they're not with me. They're actually in North Carolina. They're like two nice big painting board thingies. Go get the supplies. Yes, boss. Painting is a good idea. Honestly, I wouldn't do it at home. I would do it outside in the park, like not in the park, but like somewhere open, like a nice little blanket, and then nice little blanket with some sushi, with some kombucha, and then paint. That would be a good idea. Either that, or I might pick up. I've been really lazy when it comes to Portuguese because y'all know I was trying to learn Portuguese. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll practice Portuguese. I have to wash my hair, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not washing my hair today. I'm sorry. So probably that. Ooh, and then I have a few books. Maybe I should read. If the weather stays like this, I'll go read. Anybody want to do a book club? Guys, we should do a book club. Y'all want to do a book club for my channel? We choose a book and we read, and then we talk about it. It could be like we'll read like I know Rel loves like faith-based books. So she gave me a few recommendations. I screenshot them from a live before. You guys want to do that? Join a book club? Oh yeah, I don't like reading. No? Okay. Fair enough. I know Motivated, if she's still in here, she reads because she's an author. She has books. She writes kids' book. Oh no, not me. I hate reading. Okay, Rel, you and me, we can meet up on either live. We could do it like it's a private live. It's like where we share the link. No, it can't be a live because I want to see your face. We could do Zoom, guys. Let's read Lord of the Rings. Oh Lord, Bill. Okay, we're open to different suggestions. So y'all want to do it for real? Okay, so we have Rel. Bill, are you in? Okay, so what we can do, Bill, you don't have to put your face since, if you don't want to put your face online. So we would do it where we would do Zoom. We would do like, we'll choose a book for the month and we'll read. If you're not a Christian and you're part of the book club, be open, okay? Be open to different books because we're going to read faith-based books. We're not reading any like scandalous, crazy books where, you know what I'm saying? But we'll read different books, okay? So we'll choose. Why not? We love Bill already. No, Bill's going to be part of it, but I don't think Bill wants to be on camera. If he doesn't want to be on camera, that's fine. So we'll do Zoom, right? We'll do Zoom. We'll call it, Hi, Diamond. Welcome in. We're talking about books. Okay, so Rel, I know you're part of it, so it'll be Rel, me. We don't have to turn on your camera, but we'll just meet up. So we'll meet up once a month. We'll do it on Zoom. We'll talk about the book, and we'll give each other, we'll share perspective. Because sometimes you read something and you think it means something, and it means something else. So we'll go like, hey guys, of course, we'll choose somebody. It doesn't have to be me, okay? Because sometimes I get tired of talking. I'm lying, but whatever. We'll choose one person that handles it, that hosts it. So we'll be like, hey guys, welcome to Godfidence Book Club or whatever. And we'll talk like, I read this book. And honestly, the way I picked up on this is what I thought. And we all discuss it. We'll have a notebook, right? We'll have a notebook and we'll talk about. And Bill will say, well, when I read the book, I picked up that da 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 da. I'm like, huh, Bill, that's very interesting. I didn't think about it like that. And we write it down. And then, Rel will be like, yes, I read it, but I didn't see it that way. And Rel and Bill can argue about why they didn't, you know what I'm saying? It'll be so fun. So who wants to join? So we have Rel, Bill, me. Allison says she hates reading, so no. Who else? Anybody else want to join the book club? We'll do it on Zoom once a month. No, that's it? Okay. Damn, I thought you guys were readers. Okay. I'll do a poll also on my, I'll do like a little poll on my thingy, see if anybody else want to join. So it's 3 of us so far. I would like for it to be at least 5 or 6. Anybody else? I know my sister like reading. I think my sister might be interested. She's a reader too. Diamond, are you a reader? Let me see. Diamond, do I know you? Do I follow you? I'm trying to figure out, I think I might. I don't know. If you're a content creator, I'm not sure. Going once, going twice. Nope, not me. Allison, I like you. Allison said, I'm not falling for no peer pressure. Like, I'm not a reader. Okay. Okay, so it's 3 of us so far. And then, guys, what we can do is, like, Rel would suggest the first book. I have the love language book in my car, and I think the first 10 pages has been sitting in my car. That's a good book. The 5 love languages, that's a really good book, Allison. I read it. That's how I found out I like gifts. No. Is that it? Yeah, the love language, the 5 love languages, words of affirmation. Yeah, that's a really good book. And another book I like reading is Attach. It's called Attach. And guys, we're not purchasing these books. We're going to the public library and we're picking one up. We're not spending our money on books. In this economy. I mean, I love books and I do spend money on books, but we can just get a book from the library. Just get yourself a library card and then we'll pick a book. Ooh, I know how we can pick the book, guys. We can have a bunch of suggestions. We have a little basket, everyone, and then we shake it up and we pick a book. That'd be a great idea. I'm excited. LOL, I do read, but I'm not sold on a book club just yet. Okay, maybe not a book club. Maybe we could have somewhere. Well, maybe we could just discuss it in the community thingy. Hi, Cruz. Maybe I don't know what a book club is. Like, isn't it just people that's reading the same books and we get together and we just talk about the book? Right? It's just like 4 or 5 people get together and they just talk about the book and lessons that they learn from the book. Ooh, guys, guess what I found out last night? Y'all, I found out YouTube has this new, I first found it out on Allison's page because I went to watch Allison's video, her unboxing. She was unboxing her Gamble. And I looked at the comment section because I don't know if y'all do that. When you're watching the video, you're reading the comments and I see a voice note. So I said, wait a minute. I said, what? I said, wait a damn minute. I said, wait a minute. And I was just like, wait, we can leave voice notes now? Guys, we can leave voice notes as comments. And I was like, that's amazing. So when somebody leave a comment on your page, you could just leave a comment. I think that is so cool because a lot of times people leave comments and it's not long. It's like 12 seconds. And I think that is so cool because sometimes you want to say something back to the person, right? You want to be like, somebody want to be like, girl, you looking cute. Like, girl, and did. And you want to say that, but you can't type and did. And people gonna be like, what? Versus if Allison said, girl, you rocking that hair. I could be like, yes, girl. Yes, girl. It's just so cool because you could bring excitement to the comment section. I thought that was a really good idea to respond, that content creators can respond to the comment section in voice notes. Next, YouTube need an inbox. That'd be, actually, maybe not. Y'all don't think that would be cool if YouTube had an inbox? I think that's so cool. I'm like, okay, YouTube, I see you. YouTube, I know you're listening to me. Maybe think about adding an inbox. They're trying it with some people. Oh, okay. Because I noticed, because I listen here, I was watching Alice's video. Once I'm done, I rushed to my comment section and I try to answer some. I was like, oh my god, I can answer to people. That's so cool. I think it's only for content creators. I think like, if you have if you're a content creator and you have like a channel and you're responding back to people, I think you could do that. No one wants to hear my nasal voice. My nasal. This is how Bill sound, y'all. Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, we do, Frank. But yeah, that is so cool. I'm like, YouTube is really up in its game. So that's pretty cool. So don't be surprised if y'all leave me a comment. I'm like, yeah, girl. You'll be like, oh my God, this girl is so loud and crazy. They're bringing that back when you can DM people. I start somewhere. Really? I don't know. How do you guys feel about a YouTube DM? I mean, I'm not against it, I guess. I think it's a good idea, I guess. I sound like Squidward. Then you got to bring some life into your voice, Bill. So I was excited about that. I was just like, oh, that's a good idea. I mean, I ain't gonna start talking about YouTube because next my live gonna be muted. But I mean, they do need to fix the option where, Allison leave a comment on somebody's page and it's on mine. They do need to fix that. I don't know why they're doing that. Why is it still doing that? Because I saw Allison, she left a comment. I was just like, when somebody leave a comment on your page, it's not your comment. That happened to me too, because I left a comment on somebody's page and it ended up on Kayla's page. I know y'all know Kayla. Excuse me, she does hair. And I said, you're working that white. I said, you're working that white. You look like an angel. In that video, Kayla was not wearing white. And Kayla liked the comment. And I went back and I was like, you're working that white. And I rewatched the video. I'm like, Kayla's not wearing white in that video. But that comment was originally for one of my YouTube sisters. This was months ago. This was months ago. It was the comment was originally for one of my YouTube sister, Tiffany. Life with T, shout out to you, girl. That comment was because she was wearing it was an old video. She was wearing white. She was looking so pretty. I was like, "Oh, girl, you working that white? You look like an angel." And that comment ended up on Kayla's page, and Kayla just liked the comment. She was just like, so YouTube, I don't know what's going on with that. So if you guys do see any any like weird comments, like something that doesn't do with the video, just assume that YouTube, because the comments. Are you related to George Floyd? Is your mama related to him? Thanks for the question. Happened to me all the time. Yeah, that happens to me all the time too. So y'all always want to come in my life with shenanigans. But yeah. So anybody that want to join the book club, if you just came in, we're having a book club. If you guys want to join, let me know. We're going to be reading I don't know what kind of books we're going to be reading. I'm big on self-help. I love self-help books. So I'm trying to navigate away from that. I'm trying to read more stuff because all I do is read self-help. She took the free compliment. I had to think about it. Yeah, she was just like, I think she was confused because in that video, she wasn't wearing anything white. All I said was like, girl, you working at white and you look like an angel. And then I guess she just was like, okay. But Kayla's beautiful. I love me some Kayla. I need to watch her videos because, child, my hair looking a mess. But, ooh, child, we at 98. All right, guys. I'm done for real. Where's my lip gloss? Anyways, y'all, I hope you guys have I lost my lip gloss. No. Oh, no, I didn't. Such a drama queen. Maybe she's wearing white when she read the comment. Bill, I'm leaving, okay? Okay, I was gonna put some lip gloss on, but I can't. But anyways, y'all, it was a pleasure. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the trolls. Thank you for everything. Know that God loves you. And make sure you love yourself. And make sure that you're kind. We're living in a really crazy world. So be nice, be kind. And that's pretty much it. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Okay. Oh my goodness, 99 minutes. I can't leave. Let me wait till 100. it doesn't look right if I leave at 99.16, 99.17. I want to leave exactly at 100. Don't mind me, guys. Y'all can leave. But I'm just a weird number person sometimes. Okay. It just looks weird. Come on, come on. Come on. I hope no one's in here. Okay, bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye. I'm just wait till I hit 100 because I didn't like the way that number looked. It was 99 and something. So I want to wait till the numbers look better. When will I grow up, bro? When will I grow up? Okay, yes, yes. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, no, 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 don't change. 100.